Okay, so tip number 1 is to create some space for where you're going to start placing some things that you're clearing out. We're going to use a home as an example. So say you're doing several rooms. Identify an area of the house where isn't commonly walked through, a space where you can create a few little piles over the course of time that you're working on clearing out the house. Now you'll want 4, but 3 spaces for main piles. So you'll want a space for charity stuff, a space for things to sell, and a space for things to keep, but they're to be repatriated throughout the house or the environment that you're working with. Then you want another space that's for rubbish, but that one you'll probably deal with each day. Don't forget to recycle. And then you'll want some spaces in each room. So when you're working with each room, you just sort of want to keep in there, okay, this is staying in, but it's got to move where it's at. This is staying in, and it's going to stay where it's at. But you might want to be clearing out cupboards whilst you're doing it, so just have room on the floor so that you can do that. And if you want room for those other piles that are sort of going to continue outside that room, create space for that too, and then you can just move them to those piles. I find it easier just having things done like that than it's one trip to the charity shop. It's one sit down session of going through and taking your photos and uploading things to sell. It's one, okay, now I've got to, once the house is sorted, all of the things that need to go into their new homes, you know where they belong. So it's just like, oh, I know where this goes, I know where that goes. It's not, oh, well, what room am I going to put this in, and then I've got to start that room, and then I've got to, oh no, it's just leave it all till the end. The rubbish obviously might be easier to do each day. So that's tip number 1. Create your piles. So what's staying in the room? What's staying in the room but needs to move? What's staying in the house but to be repatriated at the end once you've finished? What's going to charity and what you'd like to sell? And your rubbish.